welcome to the City Show. Pat O'Melia here. You there? That's why I do this show, because you're there. I can see you. It's like the old romper room thing. Oh, there's a little cultural reference, huh? Remember the romper room? Super Bowl set. We'll have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Eagles are getting 1.5 points at this time. Super Bowl is on February the 12th. I lost both games of the championship, division championship games. I had the 49ers with the jersey line piece that we do each week. 49ers plus 2.5. They lost all their quarterbacks. Purdy, the rookie, he's probably rookie of the year, even though he had a short season. Suffered an elbow injury. And then Josh Johnson, who I'm aware of. He was with the Jets for a while last year. He was with the XFL for a while. Kid's got talent. If you're in the NFL, you're pretty good. You got to be really good to be bad in the NFL. You know what I mean? It's only the best of the best get to play there. I lost both. 49ers lost both their quarterbacks, and it was one-dimensional. So Philly was just loading up the box. Even when Purdy came back in, he couldn't throw. And then we went off to Cincinnati, where Jeff Burrow, I think this kid's going to be probably the elite quarterback of the NFL. Nothing against Pat Mahomes. Could have won. Cincinnati made some dumb mistakes there, but Joe Burrow, was exactly where he wanted to be, where he grew up as a kid, wanting the ball with about 2 minutes left. All he needs is a field goal to win, and they didn't pull it off. So congratulations to both teams. I'll make my pick in the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks. We got a lot of elections coming up. You got elections in West New York in May, in North Bergen in May. You got county primaries in June, state also, and then the elections in November. November, you also have Hoboken municipal elections. They're still in November, which they should all go to May. And our topics today is going to be Amy DeGee. She finally has her day in court. Shared services, we're touching base on again. And quick hits, Jersey City's looking to cut expenses. Water Street in Jersey City development was denied. Bayonne is going to try again with their windmill electric generating station. And we're going to talk about Twitter topics. All right, you're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we. So don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
We're back to the show here. Pat O'Melia there. Don't forget everything on the screen. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Download the live stream Vimeo app. We archive all our shows there. Also on YouTube, we archive them. But YouTube, you never know, they can delete you. Live stream Vimeo, I pay for that, so they're not deleting me unless they're responsible, and I can actually call and get results, unlike with YouTube. Don't forget Twitter, Instagram, all of that. Finally, Amy DeGeese had her day in court, as you recall, a while back. She was involved in an accident with a gentleman that went out of his way to go through a red light. I mean, he didn't just go through it. He went around traffic, the cars that were stopped at a red light, went into an oncoming lane, cuts through the intersection, and a right fender of Amy DeGise's small SUV caught his rear tire of his bike. Everybody acts like it was a head-on hit. No, he clipped the rear tire of the bike. So she finally went to court, and it was sent to Essex County because, she's a known public figure here in Hudson County. She was the former chair of the HCDO. She counsel at large for the city of Jersey City. Long and short, she went to the court. Basically, it's traffic court. She pled to leaving the scene of the accident. She was fined $5,000, and her driver's license was suspended for a year. So Amy, for the next year, will be doing a lot of Ubering or having one of her aides drive her around. I think it was fair, is what occurred. As far as the accident, the guy went out of his way to go through it. He caused the accident. Make no doubt about that. He caused the accident. Amy's problem was she left the scene of it. Now, to this day, I don't believe she knew she hit the guy. Again, she caught the guy's rear tire of his bike with her fender. So I'm not even sure she knew, but the future will bring that out. There'll be other conversations. There were no criminal charges. So everybody's looking for her to resign. There's no reason for her to resign. There were no criminal charges brought against her. And listen, we've had council people, mayors and all that in Jersey City, freeholders, they've all had criminal charges and they had to go. But basically, this is a traffic court. Now what Amy needs to do is rebuild her public reputation. And it's unfortunate what happened. And, is there someone at fault here? Well, but the guy that blew through the intersection went out of his way to go through a red light. But that's for another court, probably a civil suit, which we'll touch base on. Amy needs to rebuild her public reputation, and she'll do that by working hard for the people of Jersey City as a councilwoman at large. Promote Jersey City, get some good legislation through, do whatever she can to make the lives of the residents of Jersey City that much better. And she will rebuild her reputation that way. Some of the attacks on her were ridiculous, and I spoke about this before. Talking about her driving record, where she had 29 tickets. I think it was in like 15 years or something like that. 29 parking tickets. The woman lives in the Heights. She grew up in the Heights, basically, on New York Avenue. 29 tickets in 10, 15 years? Where do we sign up for that? I'm in the Heights. 2 a year? I'll prepay them if I only get 2 a year. The other one, they had a video of her trying to get out of her car being towed, and she was trying to talk her way out of that and using her position as a counsel at large. Oh, who wouldn't do that? Who wouldn't try to talk their way out of a tow or a ticket? Come on. I would drop everything I can not to have my car towed. What a major inconvenience. And the other thing was, her car wasn't registered. I don't know how, the only easy thing you can do with the DMV, as I call it, the Motor Vehicle Commission, is re-register your car. That is the only simple, it's the best website in the state, just to renew your registration. How do you not do that? I don't understand. James Solomon, Woody, council person, his car wasn't registered. Now, I think a lot has to do with when you have a newer car, you get like that 5-year inspection sticker. Now, for years, you went to inspection, you got a 1-year sticker, and as you're walking along, you notice that your car, that there's a 6, it says 623 or whatever it is. My registration's coming due. That used to be how you're reminded. She made a mistake. She didn't register her car, but it happens a lot. For that matter, today, as I was writing the notes for the show, there is a registration renewal on my desk for the 31st. I got to get that done. So I will take care of that. There was a problem that she was living in an income-restricted building. Well, she just got elected a year ago as a council person, or she's making a decent council salary now. I know she bought a home somewhere up by Winfield Avenue. I think she's renovating it, working on it, whatever the case is. So she plans on moving. But, just because you've done better in life doesn't mean you had to live. There wasn't, hard restricted income. There was moderate restricted income. All that's done. But make no mistake, this accident occurred by a guy blowing his way through a red light, who has now filed a $1 million tort claim against the city of Jersey City, the city council, the county of Hudson, the state of New Jersey, and Amy DeGeese. And we'll see where that goes. Amy wasn't driving a city car. She wasn't on any city business or county business or state business. So it's probably just going to go down between him against Amy. But again, make no mistake about it. You look at the video footage, and never show that part. He's coming down. He goes around cars that have stopped at the light into the oncoming traffic lane, blows through the intersection, and gets clipped by Amy. He caused the accident. But we'll see what happens in the civil court. And like I said, Amy, her job now is to rebuild her public reputation. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. We'll be right back.
I've got cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care.
The latest clinical trials.
Researchers working to find a cure.
And nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights. Your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments. Carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants. All major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712.
Stevens Jersey City Ford, certified parts and service located at Route 440 and Communipaw Ave, is your #1 source for Ford and Lincoln automotive needs. We use certified Ford Motorcraft products to keep your Ford running in top shape. Motorcraft parts are backed with the Ford warranty, which includes a 2-year unlimited mileage guarantee. Our team will have the right Motorcraft part to ensure the best performance from your Ford or Lincoln. You can order in person at the parts counter or online. Let us help keep your Ford or Lincoln in the best shape at Stevens Jersey City Ford.
Panapinto Properties, Jersey City, shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces and addresses your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panapintodevelopment.com. Panapinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
We're back, City Show. Pat O'Melia here. You there? Shared services. We talked about this last week. Hoboken is proposing a $80 million DPW garage. Robbie had a lot of dreams over there. There's 200 new high school, new municipal buildings, all that stuff. For a town, it's a little more than a mile. Shared services. We talked about that last week. $80 million. For a DPW facility. This week it was in the Jersey Journal and was part of the council meeting last week. Jersey City has agreed to purchase a PD, a police department training simulator, where you try to train the police officers to de-escalate situations, which is ideal. Do you know we already have one? Yes, we have one of those in Hudson County. You've already paid for one of them, Jersey City resident. If you would please roll the footage. This is a video we shot about a year ago, 9 months, 10 months ago, something like that, maybe not even a year ago. This is at the county facility in Kearney. And that's Commissioner Anthony Romano, Captain Anthony Romano, from the retired from the Hoboken Police Department, and he's taking the simulator. This is an excellent system. They're using real handguns that were modified so the police can get the feel of the gun they use. Whatever gun they use, they have been modified to work with the computers. It is an excellent system. It's kind of a fun system. I came up in the video games back in the 80s with Atari and ColecoVision and Odyssey and Vectrex. And then we went from NES to Super NES, and it was Sega Genesis. I was in all that. Cube, N64. For that matter, for a while, I was Mr. Nintendo at Toys R Us. I used to talk to people about Nintendo, buy Nintendo against our arch enemy, Sega Genesis and Sega CD and all that. Oh, I would have enjoyed this. This was like a real high-tech duck hunt game. We have this already in Hudson County. It is basically the same one that the Jersey Journal was reporting on. We have it already. So why are we going to spend $193,000 for redundancy in a program we already have? That program in Kearney, that is county funded, which you pay with your county taxes, is available to all 12 municipalities here in Hudson County. Jersey City has been sending cops there. I think North Bergen has. I shouldn't say what municipalities, but it's here. Why the hell are we going to spend $193,000 for another one? Now, keep in mind, it's not just, that's purchasing the system. Then you got to have instructors. Then you got to have trainers. Then you got to have clerical people for booking. Then you got to have the handlers who are going to set the guys up. They got to put the equipment on like we have. You got to put the mics on the people, get the lighting and all that right. You got to have IT people. So it's not just $193,000, which is a tremendous amount of money, which we could do something else with, but everything associated with this program you're going to pay for, which you're already paying for now in Kearney through your county taxes. So it makes no sense to me, so I will be talking to Mayor Fulop about this. We already have it. I don't know how much other personnel, because I think in Kearney, I think there's 5 or 6 guys, retired police officers and sheriff's department officers, who run that system. So I'm figuring we need at least another 5 or 6 guys we're going to have to hire, not counting probably some licensing fee for the program for Jersey City. So it's not $193,000. It's probably close to $500,000 a year with salaries and all. But we already have it in Kearney. So why the hell are we doing this? It makes no sense to me. Again, it's a case where we don't talk about shared services. Yeah, everybody, we got to have my own. I need my own. It's my own power. I got to have this. I got to have a DPW facility. Why the hell do you need an $80 million DPW facility in Hoboken when you're surrounded by DPW facilities? You got DPW facilities in Weehawken. It's right up the bridge there from Hoboken. You got DPW facility in Union City. You can look up and see it on the clips. You got a DPW facilities in Jersey City. And don't forget the County of Hudson has a DPW facility. They got their all personnel. They can do the work for Hoboken. So what Hoboken should say, let me enter a shared service agreement with one or more, so more than one of the entities, the County of Hudson, Jersey City, whatever the case is. And maybe you build a smaller DPW facility and you do the shared services with the other entities to save the people of Hoboken some money and make a little money for Jersey City, the county, whatever the case is. But we don't talk about any of the shared services. You know, like we're talking about 911 services. You know, all these municipalities, all 12, I believe in Hudson County, have a 911 service for emergencies. Well, shouldn't we just have one? Let the sheriff and the county department handle that. We can fund money to those. Instead of having all our own personnel handling this in each one of the municipalities with all their various pays and benefits and pensions and all that, have one entity handling that. Shared services. Spread out the expense between all the communities. Save the taxpayers. We keep talking about, like in Jersey City, about in Hoboken becoming more affordable. Oh, we need rent control. We need this. We got to start working on becoming more affordable. You know, it's really not a big thought process to figure out what else you can do besides a DPW and a training simulator with shared services. You know, let's talk about consolidating municipalities. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Guttenberg and East Newark, consolidate. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center has a passion for heart health. We're Hudson County's only full-service heart hospital, with innovative technologies and premier cardiovascular physicians, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. Jersey City Medical Center.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Bath, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or a quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
We're back, Pat O'Melia, City Show. You know, when you talk consolidation, anytime you can do the shared services, you're spreading that expense. And it saves the people money. Consolidating. You know, I got against Guttenberg or East Newark, but they're postage size community. But you know what? They got councils, they got mayors, they got clerks, they got fire captains, police captains, they got police departments. All that pays in. You know, the state of New Jersey is talking about, we got to make pension payments, or the municipalities got to make pension payments. Well, you're making those payments for West New York, and not West New York, Guttenberg and East Newark. Consolidate. Let Guttenberg become part of North Bergen or Union City. Let East Newark become part of Kearny. Consolidate it. Cut expenses for everybody. But you know, we don't talk about that. You know, when Murphy was first elected, he was talking about shared service and consolidation. I think 2 municipalities in the state of New Jersey consolidated. That was it. I think we went from 556, I think it's 556 municipalities to 555, whatever it is. And what we really need is consolidate some school districts, because there's a hell of an expense for all municipalities is the school. But you gotta want to do it. You gotta want to save money. Speaking of saving money, Mayor Phillip is working on cutting expenses on the city level. He is offering employee buyouts for employees. I think it's with like 15 years in with the city. They'll buy you out. You walk out with a nice little check. I think there's a delayed retirement into it. Phillip is trying to cut the cost of the city in an effort to make the city more affordable by reducing the workforce. And it's probably a lot of redundancy in the city of Jersey City. Again, if you do shared services, you know, you look at what the county agencies and departments have and what the city has, you could probably work something out and cut some expenses there. You know, it's only limited by what you want to do. Also, look for the city of Jersey City to investigate leaving the state health plan package for employee benefits, active employees and retirees. Newark and Trenton have just left the state program, and Newark's reporting a savings of about $87 million a year. They're going with Aetna. And over the years with the city of Jersey City, the Jersey City would go private, then it went back to the state, then went private, back to the state. But there was a change statewide where state employees weren't going to, the state wasn't going to get hit as hard as the municipalities would with the state benefits. So Russ Baraka and Newark saying, you're going to beat me over the head for my municipal employees, and it's going to cost me $87 million a year. I'm out. I'll go with Aetna. Trenton did the same thing. And, you know, Mayor Phillip's looking at the same numbers saying, Newark can save $87 million, so can Jersey City. Water Street. We talked about this development a few weeks back. Water Street, it's on the west side of Jersey City. It was 3,000 plus units of residential units, and the planning board turned it down. It was denied for now, and it makes sense for the planning board to do it. I'm not even sure what the reasoning is, but I tell you, one of the major reasons it should be turned down is you have 3,000 plus units of housing. let's say half of those units have school-age children who will be living in there. Where are they going? Where are 1,500 kids going? We don't have the room. So that's something the city has got to turn around and say, listen, we got to slow down here. We got these mega, like 3,000 units. Bayfront is a problem also. They're going to put a school in Bayfront. On the Hackensack River, there's like 7,000 or so units of housing. We have to consider they're all going to be children. Where are they going to go to school? When you figure Bayfront and Water Street, that's like almost 10,000 units of housing. Safe to say, half of them have kids. That would be 5,000. We don't have the school space. What's going on Journal Square? It's the same case there. We don't have the school space, and there will be kids who are going to be involved in those developments. They're going to go to school. And even if you look at what's happening all over the city with the knocking down of building two-family or one-family home and building a three-family, you get 15, 30 of those going. You got 90 kids. You got 90 units of housing. And say half, so you got 45 kids on the light side. Where are they going to school? We don't have room for 45 kids. These are a serious situation now that's only getting worse by the day here in Jersey City and all through the county. Bayonne, Jimmy Davis taking another crack at gearing up his wind-generating propeller. It's been offline for a few years. I don't know if it was ever really online for any span of time. They're going to take another crack at it, and hopefully they can get this thing working that'll at least supply energy for their DPW. Anybody who thinks wind and solar is a long-term solution for our energy needs is kidding themselves. Wind is in it, solar is in it. Our future will be natural gas, it will be oil, and embrace nuclear. It's clean. Believe me, with wind, it's not reliable, it's not productive, and it's going to be a very costly, wind and solar. And on a Twitter note, I want to do this once a week, a Twitter topic. There's a bunch of talk about the Turnpike widening program, which costs about $10 million. We should use that money for the Path Center on Journal Square or New Jersey Transit or this. They were all different authorities. New Jersey Transit had nothing to do with the New Jersey Turnpike Authority or the New Jersey Port Authority. You weren't saying, well, they'll take the $10 billion from the Turnpike and we'll do something at Journal Square. The $10 billion from the Turnpike, that's not tax money. That's coming from tolls. But everybody kind of thinks it's like one big authority. They're all different authorities and all separate. All right, we're at a show. You be good. You be safe. I'll talk to you next week. Good night.